Hi YouTube, Greg back with another video for you. It's another review today, and as you can see today I'm looking at a fragrance from the D² house, and this one is called Hewood Silver Windwood. So the D² house has traditionally been a fashion house. In 2007 they threw their hat into the perfumery ring with their first release, which was called Hewood. Now since then, in the last 6 years, there's been 3 flankers that have been released. Most recent one is this one, which was 2011. So all the fragrances in the range are inspired by different aspects of nature. This one is supposed to be the silver wind passing through the Canadian mountain forest. So it's supposed to give you the feeling of like the Rocky Mountains and the Canadian forests and streams. The perfumer on this one is Daphne Bouget. She's done all of the Hewood range, and she's also done some other fragrances that I love, one in particular. She's done Bergamot 22, which is the one I absolutely love, by Le Labo, and she's also done Rose 31, which I kind of like, but I'm not yet in love with. So she's done some good ones. So the marketing blurb that I sometimes like to read and hardly ever believe says, "The majestic Canadian wind blows across the wide open spaces and leaves silvery traces on the age-old trees of uncharted forests. The wind-eroded wood, anthracite grey of colour," where does it say, "is inflected in the packaging as a material presence and in the essence of the olfactive signature." So there you go. So this one's got a clear target market. I mean, it's aimed at active, outdoorsy, nature-loving guys. That's what it's aimed at. I'm none of them, and I bought it anyway. Let's have a look at the presentation of this one. So the box. So going back to the marketing description, the box is anthracite grey. So this is obviously what it's trying to give the impression of that eroded old wood that it was talking about. It's actually a really nice box. It's got, let's quickly have a look in there without boring you, but the presentation's really good. So it's got this, one of these inlays in here, you can see that everything fits into, which I quite like that presentation. All of the there's a note in there saying that all of the wood that's used in the packaging of the bottle is friendly, basically. So here's the bottle. Now all of the Hewood bottles have this wooden surround, which I really like. This one has got transparent glass. You can probably not see that, but the juice is clear in there. So it's got this dark wood around the outside. You've got your D² logo there. What I do really like about this is this part here. So that's actually laser embossed into the wood. It says Silver Windwood. They're all a little bit rickety, these. I mean, you're not going to shake it around, but if I do, you can see that the glass bottle moves around quite a bit. The sprayer and the cap are plastic, but they're lacquered in black, so that's really a gloss sort of finish. They're quite nice. Sprayer, it's a pretty good sprayer, a good spritz. So it's a nice presentation, and it's the good thing about these. If you're a collector and you buy the range, they're all the same kind of design, just with differences that's supposed to reflect the difference in the fragrance. So let's have a look at the notes and what this one actually smells like. As always, the notes vary depending on what you look, where you look. The most accurate description I've seen is this one, which is top of lavender, sage and fresh incense, mid of flowers in the wind, nutmeg and musk, and a base of cedar, wood, vetiver and amber and vanilla. So what do I get from this? Well, for the first 20 minutes this isn't good. It resembles insect repellent to me. And with that, it also gives off a very silver metallic vibe, which is mixed with incense, some lavender, and a strong hit of sage in there. Some parts of it I like, the bug spray bit, obviously not. It then transitions into a musky lead mid, and then the base is woody amber, vanilla and vetiver in there as well. So I've never been a big believer in having to look too deeply into fragrances in order to appreciate them. For me, they either smell good or they don't. I'm changing a bit on that because I've learnt to look a bit deeper, and when you do on this one, you'll see that there are actually parts of it that are really good and well composed, but as a complete piece of work I'm underwhelmed by it. It's an okay fragrance for me. At least it's different from a lot of the generic rubbish that we're being fed at the moment, so if you want to smell different, it could be an option. So once I get past the bug spray, it does kind of achieve part of its goal of being at one with nature. I definitely get the silver wind theme that it's trying to create, you know, the woodsy outdoor theme that all the he woods are trying to do. I can't say it recreates the feeling of the Rocky Mountains. For one, I've never been there, and also I think it's a bit of a stretch for any fragrance to try and really create that type of thing. But I'll say it's definitely different. And for the first 20 minutes, after the first 20 minutes, which I don't like, it's inoffensive and it's reasonably pleasant, I'll say. So purpose or occasion for this, it's a cooler or cold weather fragrance in my opinion. Wouldn't recommend wearing it in the summer because it's quite dense and it probably is overpowering in the heat. It's fine for spring. Certainly it's an autumn or winter fragrance. You can wear it day or night. I'm not really ever going to have the purpose to wear this because I'm not an outdoorsy person. I mean, I'm a fitness person, I go to the gym and stuff, but I'm not a out in the woods or, you know, going down trip zip wire kind of person. But I don't really see it being limited to that kind of situation anyway. I mean, I think it's quite a versatile fragrance you could use in lots of scenarios. It leans towards the mature side, probably got upwards of 21, I would say. But that's always just my opinion. Anyone can wear whatever they want. Performance-wise, I've heard a lot of good things about this. People say that it's, you know, it lasts forever. I don't get such good. I mean, it's quite strong off the bat, and the longevity is good if you consider longevity to be how long you can detect it on your skin if you're shoving your nose into your arm. If you use that as being a barometer for longevity, then it's pretty good. It's 8 to 10 hours, but it doesn't reach far from the skin for me, and doesn't leave much of a trail. But others say it's great, so it's possibly my skin. My skin's rubbish, so don't listen to me on performance. Comparisons doesn't remind me of anything really. It's got the whole he wood range has got the same DNA, but they're all different enough to own, I would say. If you want to smell different to other people, this could be an option. No one else in the pub is going to be rocking this, I'm pretty sure of that. Price wise, UK pricing, the RRP is £45 for 50ml and £60 for 100ml. If you go in Debenhams or John Lewis, in fact probably only online that you'll find them at those places, that's the price you'll pay. But I always shop around because online you'll get much better deals. My 50ml that you can see here, I paid, what did I pay for that? 20 quid. £20 for that. And you can pick 100ml up for about 35. So to translate that into US dollars, £20 is about $31, and £35 is about $54. So it gives you an idea of the difference between the two countries. So let's rate it. Projection and sillage doesn't really perform very well for me, so I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. Longevity, as a skin scent, it lasts a long time, but it's not a close quarters type of scent, so you want it to project, so it's not really serving its purpose. But I'm giving it an 8 out of 10 for longevity in terms of how long it's detectable. Actual smell, don't like it very much, to be honest. It's okay, I don't dislike it, it's just not one that I'll reach for, so 7 out of 10. So overall score, I'm going to give it 7 out of 10, which means this one won't stay in my collection. I don't keep anything that's less than an 8 out of 10, so this one will be going. I will actually be doing a sale for it at some point. I've probably got 8 to 10 that I've bought, mainly blind buys that I just won't wear, so I'm going to stick them up for sale, get some decent prices. Hopefully some people will pick up some bargains. So that's me done, guys. Thanks for watching as always. Hope you enjoyed it. Really appreciate you all watching. Don't forget to rate, comment and subscribe, and I'll be back soon. Cheers, bye.